That order, thank you, honorable members.
Honorable members, welcome to the committee of the whole house. Clerk, proceed.
Committee of the whole house for the Machakos County Senior Citizens Bill 2020. Clause 3.
Clause 3. Clause 3 has no amendments. I propose the question that Clause 3 be part of the bill. I now put the question that Clause 3 be part of the bill, as many of the opinions say ayes, as many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 4.
Clause 4 has proposed amendments.
I move that clause 4 be amended as proposed.
A moment. I propose that clause 4 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 4 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 4 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 4 be amended as proposed. As many of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 4 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 5.
Clause 5.
Clause 5 has amendments. I propose the question that clause 5 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 5 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 5, as amended, be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 6 to 10.
I propose the question that clauses 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 11.
Clause 11 has proposed amendments. I propose the question that clause 11 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 11 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 11 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 11 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes. As many are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 11 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 12.
Clause 12.
Clause 12 has proposed amendments. I propose the question that clause 12 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 12 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 12 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 12 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes. As many as of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 12 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 13.
Clause 13 has proposed amendments. I propose the question that clause 13 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 13 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 13 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 14. Clerk.
Clause 14.
Clause 14 has proposed amendments. I propose the question that clause 14 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 14 be part of the bill.
I propose the question that clause 14
Move that clause 14 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 14 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 15 and 16.
Clauses 15 and 16 have no amendments. I propose the question that clause 15 and 16 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 15 and 16 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion, say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 17.
Clause 17 as proposed amendments. I propose the question that clause 17 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 17 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 17 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 17 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 17 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
New clause 9A.
New clause 9A as proposed amendments. I propose the question that new clause 9A be part of the bill.
I move that clause 9A be read a second time.
I now propose the question that new clause 9A be read a second time. I now put the question that new clause 9A be read a second time. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that new clause 9A as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
New clause 9B.
New clause 9B has proposed amendments. I propose the question that new clause 9B be part of the bill.
I propose that the new clause 9B be read a second time.
I now propose the question that new clause 9B be read a second time. I now put the question that new clause 9B be read a second time. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that new clause 9B as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
New clause 9C.
New clause 9C has proposed amendments. I propose the question that new clause 9C be part of the bill.
I propose that the new clause 9C be read a second time.
I now propose the question that new clause 9C be read a second time. I now put the question that new clause 9C be read a second time. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that new clause 9C as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
New clause 9D.
New clause 9D has proposed amendments. I now propose the question that new clause 9D be part of the bill.
I propose new clause 9D be read a second time.
I now propose the question that new clause 9D be read a second time. I now put the question that new clause 9D be read a second time. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that new clause 9D as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
New clause 9E.
New clause 9E as proposed amendments. I propose the question that new clause 9E be part of the bill.
I propose that the new clause 9E be read a second time.
I now propose the question that new clause 9E be read a second time. I now put the question that new clause 9E be read a second time. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. I now put the question that now new clause 9E as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Clerk.
New clause 14A.
New clause 14A has proposed amendments. I propose the question that new clause 14A be part of the bill.
I propose that the new clause 14A be read a second time.
I now propose the question that new clause 14A be read a second time. I now put the question that new clause 14A be read a second time. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. I now put the question that new clause 14A as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say yes.
Ayes.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 2.
Clause 2 has proposed amendments. I now put the question that clause 2 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 2 be amended as proposed.
I propose that clause 2 be amended as proposed. Now I put the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Clerk.
Long title.
Long title has no amendments. I propose the question that the long title of the bill be the long title of the bill. I now put the question that the long title be the long title of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 1.
I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As
Ayes.
many as are of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. I now invite Honorable Mutinda to say something on the bill.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I wish to move the motion that the committee do report its consideration of the Machakos County Senior Citizens Bill number 8 of 2020 and its approval thereof with amendments.
Thank you. I propose the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Machakos County Senior Citizens Bill number 8 of 2020 and its approval thereof with amendments. I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Machakos County Senior Citizens Bill number 8 of 2020 and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Honorable members, I want to thank you. We have gone through the amendments and I appreciate your input. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members. I would like to call the chair, Honorable Mita.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I wish to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Machakos County Senior Citizens Bill number 8 of 2020 and has approved the same with amendments. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I call upon Honorable Zomo Musiemi to second my motion.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm Honorable Musiemi, representing Agundo North. I do second the bill.
Thank you, Honorable Zomo. I now propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as that of that opinion, say aye. Sorry, honorable members. I now put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as that opinion, say aye. Aye. As many as of that contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Order number 9. The Machakos County Senior Citizens Bill 2020. Kenya Gazette Supplement number 12. Machakos County Bills number 8. Third reading by leave of the House.
Thank you, honorable members. I would like to call upon Honorable Betty Zioki, or whoever will take care of that, to take over.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Standing Order number 131, Sub-Order 2, I wish to move the motion that the Machakos County Senior Citizens Bill 2020 Machakos County Bills number 8 be now read at that time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mutinda. Do you have a second for that motion?
Call upon Honorable Zomo Musiemi to second my bill.
Honorable Zomo, please.
Yes, I do second.
Thank you, Honorable Zomo, for seconding that motion. Mr. Clerk, proceed. Thank you, honorable members. I propose the question that the Machakos County Senior Citizen Bill 2020, that's Machakos County Bill number 8, be read at that time. And I invite honorable members to ventilate on the same. Welcome, members. Honorable Kamitu.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I'm Alex Kamitu, MC Talaward, and leader of government business in this Honorable House. Honorable Speaker, In fact, we have gone through, and this is a very important bill, especially when we are talking about the county senior citizen, because this is a bill that is going to protect the senior citizen within the county. It is a bill that it is going to provide resources for protections and the welfare of the senior citizen, and also provide linkages with government agencies and non-governmental entities that will be looking, Honorable Speaker, into the welfare of the senior citizen. Honorable Speaker, you are aware, in our country, and especially now the Machakos County, we have got many senior citizens who are not getting grants from the government. And this is a very good thinking by the honorable members of Machakos, honorable members, having thought the importance of grants that will go to the many senior citizens within the electorate. And this is a bill that I would also ask the honorable members. This is a bill that it is going to protect the welfare of the senior citizen. So I urge this House, as they have done, and I appreciate the committee that and the chairperson who saw it, that it is very important for such a bill to go through. So once again, I congratulate the committee for undertaking this honorable move to ensure that it will be effected to the honorable senior citizen. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Kamitu. Honorable Constance Mbula.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Constance Mbula Nzioki, Maendeleo Chap nominee. I must say I am so happy now the bill has come this far. I am actually the initiator of the bill, and if it has come this far, and now all the senior citizens are going to benefit, I only want to urge the government to take it, work with the speed, so that it does not just be kept there pending and people are suffering. I said before, even us in this house are heading there. We are not going to have money all through. And once we retire, we shall be also considered as senior citizens, and we shall also benefit. I want members to take this bill seriously and embrace it all over we go, and we let our people know there is a bill that has come up for senior citizens and that they'll be able to get somewhere now. Mr. Speaker, I'll be the happiest person on earth if this bill was titled Bula Bill. I think it's the first one in Machakos, or maybe National Assembly. I know there was FGM by Njoki Ndungu, which passed, and it took effect immediately. So, honorable members, I am very happy you have supported the bill. Finally, it's a Bula Bill. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Bula. Honorable Meta.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. May I first take the opportunity to thank you for guiding us today. It's an opportunity which to me is lifetime. Honorable Speaker, I also want to thank Honorable Constance Mbula for the bill before us. It has successfully gone through the previous stages, and I think from the look of things, in the few minutes coming, it will become a law. I also want to thank the Committee Culture for taking us through the stages, the previous stages, public participation, also engaging honorable members and giving us the opportunity to give our views. I want to thank them for that opportunity, and I'm happy to be part of this bill, which will go milestones to our citizens. Honorable Speaker, one thing we must state as a house is that not everyone qualifies for what we are passing today. There are some requirements because, Honorable Speaker, our citizens outside might think everyone qualifies once we pass this law. Honorable Speaker, it's very clear under Part 3, Senior Citizen Grant. It's very clear who qualifies for the grant. And in case our citizens did not have the opportunity maybe to go through the bill, through the public participations which we undertook, it's good also they take their time, because I think this House has put the bill in our website, and it has been facilitated, Honorable Speaker, in public areas, so that at least from onset they may know who qualifies. As Honorable Kamito stated earlier, the national government, Honorable Speaker, has been giving some funds to the elderly. And my view, and trying to read Honorable Mbula's mind, is that she wanted the clique which has not been catered for by the national government to be considered through the county government, Honorable Speaker. That is what I undertook. And Honorable Speaker, it's wise enough, Honorable Speaker, now going forward, the county government of Machakos, once they get ready to implement this bill, they do proper analysis, Honorable Speaker, in terms of population. Because I believe once we know the number which qualifies to benefit from this bill, from the funds, from the grants, is when now they'll be able to know how much each beneficiary can receive. Honorable Speaker, passing the bill is different from implementing the bill. There is a lot which is ahead, and I hope that they'll do their calculations and budgeting and ensure that in the next budget, because it's automatic, the current fiscal year cannot cater for the bill. So that now when we are passing the next budget, Honorable Speaker, they would have taken their time, gone to the ground, collected the data of beneficiaries who qualify, analyzed how much each can receive, so that by the time we are doing the next budget, at least that bit would be catered for. So, Honorable Speaker, it's a journey which I'm very proud, together with my colleagues, we have participated, we have taken care of our people. As Honorable Mbula said, we are heading there very soon, and it's good we lay ground. By the time we get there, we find soft landing. So, Honorable Speaker, I thank the honorable members, and I'm happy once more to be part of this journey. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mita. Honorable Ndawa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I will start by congratulating you for taking that seat. You are very smart, and you qualify to sit in that seat, so I want to congratulate you. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want also to give my views on the business before the House. Mr. Speaker, the bill is timely, and that bill needs to be passed with immediate effect so that we can have a law which can guide how these resources can be shared to the senior citizens. Mr. Speaker, sir, according to what Mheshimiwa Meta has said, this is just a process, and process has several steps. Anything that requires funding need to be captured in the budget. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm also requesting, just as Mheshimiwa Meta has said, once we start the formulation of the next budget, we consider setting aside substantial amount of monies so that we can take care of this initiative. Mr. Speaker, I don't know whether the county government and the national government, they are very much keen on two classes of people. No, three classes of people. The national government and the county government, they are concerned with youth, women, and the elderly. Mr. Speaker, I want to request my honorable members, my colleagues here. I'm coming up with another bill which is going to take care of the people who are between 35 years and 55 years. Because this is a class of people who have kids in secondary schools and universities. These senior citizens we are talking about, some of them are the ones who have these big chambers, very big land, and they have collateral to go to the bank and borrow the money from the bank. The class I'm talking about do not have those collaterals. So I'm requesting honorable members, once I come up with that bill, you also support. But this one, the one before the House, it is urgently required. What I would request is that you order the table clerk or the table office to produce enough copies so that we can distribute them within the 40 wards, so that somebody can read for himself and know whether he or she qualifies. If we talk of going to the website, these senior citizens are not IT conversant. They are not conversant with IT. So they may not have the capacity to log into the system to know what are the requirements. So I'm requesting that you order that many copies are produced so that they can be distributed. Then lastly, Mr. Speaker, the way we distribute resources, the development resources, I also request that when it comes to implementation of this bill, we don't want to hear that the support goes to a particular ward when other wards have senior citizens and are not getting benefit from that. So, Mr. Speaker, I do support the bill and congratulate my dear sister, Honorable Mbula, for sitting down, thinking properly, and coming up with this critical bill. Madam Mbula, may God bless you. And I'm very sure the beneficiaries of this bill will also pray for you to go to far end. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Nawa. Honorable Kalum.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me first of all congratulate you for being our coordinator and the chair of today. Mr. Speaker, it is true that stress is one of the killer issues in our country. And stress is mostly connected with the inability to meet basic needs. And mostly for those who have been having income for quite some time and then they don't have it when they grow old. And Mr. Speaker, this senior citizen bill, and when it becomes an act, will help the senior citizens to be having something small for them to be able to have something in their pocket and then reduce the stress of lacking basic needs. Mr. Speaker, you know that senior citizens are getting, while they are getting old, the kids, or for those who have kids, most of them are not looking after their parents when they grow old. And that is a fact. And this bill comes as a solution to the problem that has been created by the society because of lack of love of our old parents. And it has really come at the right time, because famine now it is biting. What I would like to ask the implementer of this act is that we have seen the same from the national government. Although it has helped a bit, some of the money has resorted to be in pockets of the wrong people. You find that a senior citizen ought to receive something, but whoever is receiving is not that senior citizen. And you hear that we are helping those people at least to have long life, because when you have something to meet what is giving you problems of life, you reduce stress, and then you may live longer. So this bill being a solution to that, we would like to ask the implementer to come up with a pure and correct mechanism to make sure that this money, which will be distributed to the senior people, lands to the right hands. So I don't have much to say, because much has been said by my colleagues. The only problem that I have as I stand here before you and my colleagues is that we've been having issues in implementation of several legislations we have made in this house. And that one alone has killed the morale of this house. So we ask the implementer at least to make sure that this one helps our people, because the public money has been used to come up with this act. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Galumu. At this juncture, I call upon the mover to move this motion. Honorable Bula, kindly.
Sorry, Honorable Speaker, I think it's honorable to move it because it had gone to his committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Bula. May I call upon Honorable Mutinda to move the motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Thomas Mutinda, member of County Assembly, Wamunyo Ward, and a member of this committee. First, I start by congratulating you for the position you hold today, and wish that those in that committee rotate so that at least we also continue having people who can serve in that position. So congratulations, and let me come back to the bill and say that, Mr. Speaker, I'm happy that I'm holding brief for Honorable Betten Sioki, who is our chair, and let me say this, that this bill is coming at the right time, and thank Honorable Constance Bula for the motion, and let me say that it's important that the committees which are involved in this, the identification of the people on the ground, should be very vigilant to ensure that our people get assisted. Mr. Speaker, in my ward, when I move around, I find people who are over 70 years, who have not been taken care of the national fund for the senior citizens. This is an opportunity for those who have not had that chance to benefit, that now the county government of Machakos will complement where the gaps are in the fund for the national government. Mr. Speaker, I think this will fix a lot of problems which have been ongoing. Remember, our community, Mr. Speaker, formerly is when we had a time when if a parent or if parents and children who are working, they were seen to be benefiting from the efforts of their children. But those seems to be bygones, Mr. Speaker. And now this will take care of such issues where even a parent has children who are working and are not supporting the parent. So the county government should now come steadfast, put monies in the budget so that the people can be assisted. We have had several such bills which are very beneficial to our people, but they have not gone to support the people. The actualization of such bills has been a challenge. I would wish that the county government puts money in the budget so that they actualize this bill. It pains when you hear an old mama or old mzee say that, will this money find me? Or they'll find me when I'm dead? It pains. So, because some have been left out, now this is the time that they will be considered, and let's actualize this bill. The other thing is on the assembly, whether it's the 2022 assembly or the 2023 assembly, it should be ready to ensure that they monitor this process. And where legislation will be required, Mr. Speaker, I request that they come steadfast and ensure that any amendments or any legislation is done so that the people of the great county of Machakos are assisted. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I thank the honorable members for all this good job done. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this good work, and hope that the people of Machakos are going to benefit from the efforts and see that the County Assembly of 2017 and to 2022 has served them well, and it has done things which touch on their welfare. Otherwise, I stop there and thank you all. Thank you so much. And I wish that you approve this bill. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mutinda. I put the question that the Machakos County Senior Citizen Bill 2020, Machakos County Bill number 8, be now read at that time. As men as of that opinion, say aye.
Aye.
As men as of contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
An act of the County Assembly of Machakos to establish a framework for the empowerment and protection of senior citizens and the maintenance of their well-being, to alleviate poverty and reduce economic vulnerability among them, and for connected purposes.
Thank you, Clerk. Thank you, Clerk. We have, other members, enacted the bill, and now the bill will be taken to the county government of Machakos under the leadership of Governor Mutua, and we are very sure that whatever you have said and whatever you have agreed in this house must be taken seriously as far as the county government of Machakos is concerned. So I want to believe that all what we have discussed here will be taken into consideration by the executive. Otherwise, thank you very much, honorable members. We are through, and the house adjourns on up to Tuesday, the 22nd, #21st day of this month at 2:30 p.m. Thank you, members.